Also you just be natural.
All right, I think we're live. Welcome back to the 2LaneLife channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Trying to get to 100,000 followers. We need your help. Don't forget to like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. This episode is brought to you by Law Tigers. If you are ever in a motorcycle accident, make sure they're one of the first calls you make. They will take care of you. They're good guys. Anyway, we're going to send it over to Gaylin and Lance. Let's have a good time.
Who are you?
Oh, come on. I'm Paul. Everyone knows who I am.
Paul what?
The warehouse guy?
I'm Paul the warehouse guy. This is Gaylin and Lance.
All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you. New wrinkle today. So, Paul, good job. We're going to make sure this guy performs and comes through with flying colors. And what a great video yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it was really great. It's doing well. People are having fun watching it. We had fun making it, and there's more to come. But along with that, hey, we're going to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, or before that. We're over 80,000, and we're going to do something special. We're going to reward our subscribers, and there's going to be a lucky winner that's going to do something really special. It might include coming out here to California and going for a lunch dinner ride or something like that with us. And you got to stay tuned, but you got to get people to subscribe, because anyone can win. It's not the 100,000 subscriber. It's all of you included in a.
We're going to do a randomizer.
Bucket. Right.
Not a bucket. That's a big bucket.
A big bucket.
No, we're going to do something cool. We'll have a fun day, fun couple days, and we actually have a bike here someone could ride.
We do.
We have an extra shop bike, the Street Glide. So
if they have a motorcycle license.
Well, I'm not checking. But yeah, what a great drop yesterday. And as you know, we had some really cool comments about, hey, that's great. You guys are getting back in the saddle, filming again. And I think the drop this week is going to be also a pretty damn good drop. It was fun to go out and spend we had 300 miles that we had to go on.
Right. We did a really cool loop. It was beautiful weather. We're going to share that with you. We even found some cool things that we don't usually find across this country. We're always searching for it, but you'll see that in the video.
Hey, click on the Kentucky 2008. Go scroll up a little bit right there. That big one. All right. I made it to the comments. Hey, tell us about having to film everything everywhere you go, and if you think that contributes or distracts from experience of it all. Cheers.
Well, I mean, from my point of view, it contributes to the experience, because we're seeing things and we're creating as we ride. And if you see something cool, you want to do it, you pull over, you stop, or you do it on the fly while you're riding, but you're seeing and creating as you're rolling.
Yeah. I mean, I think, I don't think it distracts. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's been something that we've always kind of done, whether it be on the iPhones or whatever. We've always kind of filmed so that we can keep, even before we started the channel, just for us to have our own content and videos and stuff like that. So it has lengthened the time of day that it takes us to ride, though. So as an example, this 300-mile loop, you can click on it again and it'll come up. But this 300-mile loop should have taken us maybe 6 hours, but it ended up taking us about 8 because of all the stops, and then drone, and then we film and we stop and talk about history and different things. And so it's lengthened the day a little bit, but I don't think it's been distracting.
I mean, once you start doing it, I cannot even imagine being on a trip and seeing something, a thing of beauty, or some action happening with the weather. And it's like, you're looking for you got to get your camera, because you need to capture this and share it with people. And that's part of the joy of riding. Anyway, for me, I love riding. We got so many things that we've done, but we've captured, and you come back and look at it, and then the memories. A year later, you can see that video and it brings up the memory. So no distraction for me. Some people it might be, but hey.
And Rich Ortega singing happy 6th anniversary to 2LaneLife. Thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
It was great to meet him in person last year. That was fun.
We saw him all over Milwaukee.
Yeah, we did. That was great. We've got quite a few questions asking about Josh. So we'll kind of address this up front. Josh decided that he needs to, at his age, go out and explore the world and do things his way. And we wish him the best of luck. So he's no longer at 2LaneLife. He's out doing what he wants to do. And I think it is his time of life to go explore and do that. And we support him in doing that. And we wish him nothing but the best of luck. But 2LaneLife is probably in the best place it's been in a number of years in the way the energy and the creativity and the thoughts are happening. And, change is always, some people think change is bad, but change, it's all in the eye of the beholder, and change for us it's a good thing. And so that's going to allow us to get back into how we started the channel, which was really two guys that are friends that ride around the country and showcase, great restaurants, great eats in small towns and history. And we're going back there. It's a level set, a reset for us as well. So, but hey, you know what? We're going to have a good time.
Yeah. I always liken it to being like a rock band. You got talented people that were involved in 2LaneLife, and we all had creative energy and everything that we like to do, what our visions were while we were riding. I mean, Josh might have saw something, Gaylin might have saw something he liked, and we put it together. But it's been 6 years. And when you're a 29-year-old man and you need to do things in life, you got to go do them, because, everything gets mellow and mundane. But we have this new energy here now for us. And we're going to show you how two old guys can kick up the heat, get the shot, get the edits out to you, and keep this thing going and fumbling along the way. So it's going to be fun to watch. So anyway, yeah, all good.
All good. So yeah, we thought and you can answer some of those comments there, Paul, if you want to. Burger Bash is going to be awesome. Yeah, Kyle, we actually had dinner with the owners of the Boar's Nest a couple of weeks ago, and
they came out here.
Yeah, Jim and Christy, and they're super excited to do it again. So hoping that happens as well. But let's kick off a little bit, what we think the ride plan looks like this year.
Well, it's going to be heavy, and we got some new people coming on board from the sponsorship level. We got so many cool rides. We love Sturgis every year. It's our favorite ride of the year, but this year's kind of special. Gaylin was born in 1966. I'm 66. Route 66 is 100 years old. And to top that off, America's 250 years old. So this is going to be like a very patriotic, shaking hands with America year for us too. We're going to be out there capturing it, and we're part of this great story now this year.
Yeah, and to be named as part of the Route 66 Centennial, if you go out and look at that Instagram, which is Route 66 Centennial, and go to their website, you'll actually see 2LaneLife is mentioned as one of the ambassadors. So it's really cool to have that designation. We'll probably do a little piece of Route 66 here at the end of the month, just to kind of kick off what that overall ride's going to look like. But we plan on flying either to Milwaukee or to Chicago at the end of April. And I think we'll take 10 days to come back home. We've already done Route 66 a few different ways. We've done the whole route back in, I want to say 2022, maybe something like that.
Maybe.
And then we've done pieces and interviews and documentary on it. So this is really going to be us just running from Chicago back to Santa Monica and doing it what we call backwards. Some may not agree with that, but that's the case. So
well, it depends which way you're riding, though.
Well,
if you're coming from here, you're going there, and if you're coming from there, you're coming here.
Right. But we had Bill, when we had Bill on from Centennial, it's like, because there's an argument.
Well,
Some say it started in Santa Monica and some are in LA, and some say it started in Chicago. And I don't know.
I would have
I'd
to
like
say,
find it.
I would have to say, if in logic, in all logic sense, everyone wanted to come west back then. So they made a road to come west. So it started in the east, in my opinion, to get west.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
they didn't want to go from LA to Chicago.
And I was born in Hollywood, and Hollywood, everyone wants to go to Hollywood, but Hollywood likes to go everywhere else. So I think people started in Hollywood and went that direction.
I was born in Detroit, Michigan, and my whole family left Michigan and came west.
Yeah, but you were like 7 weeks old or something.
6 months old, we left there.
I don't know if they count that.
I don't even know what it looked
in
like
my life.
But hey, yeah. So I mean, when you have 12 trips written on your board,
yeah,
and you have 12 months a year, and we're already in March.
Yeah, I don't know what
we're going to be conquering a lot of miles, and we're going to take you guys with us. I can't even tell you what we're going to be doing next week, because it's going to be such a cool surprise, and you have to wait till we're getting close, and then we'll tell you what we're doing. But we're going to a very, very special house. That's all I'm going to say.
Sunday morning sun. That should be great. So someone said Gaylin's looking a little lean, and so is Lance, or something like that. But and Australia's in the house saying hello. So my leanness is definitely happening, but I also have a bit of prostate cancer, so I've got to deal with that. And that's part of the leanness. And we'll talk more about that at another time. But
that you brought that up, just real quick, we're going to also show you how courage and power will keep you on the road no matter what you have, and you overcome everything right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll figure that.
That's what I'm saying.
So that should be actually really cool. And we were on the phone with them today. This little ditty that we're going to do. I mean, if you look at pictures of the house and the way they've got it made up, it's pretty damn cool. But a couple things that we put on the board this year, and we've had it on the board almost every year. And the one I'm going to talk about is the pig trail. I think you called it the pig trial up there. We have not been able to get there. And I think that's a trip we've got to take. And we've heard such good things about the riding in Arkansas. What do you guys think? Have you ridden it? Have any of you ridden? And if you have, give us a comment. Let us know what you think. And we've got to try and do it. I think we want to also do that biker blues and barbecues at some point.
Does anyone out there have a place that they think that we need to ride? You can also comment that, and we'll check it out. But I mean, we'll just list them real quick, and then we can talk about each one. We got the Pig Trail in Arkansas. We got Carlsbad Caverns, Route 66, Oregon Coast, Montana, Canyon de Chelly in Arizona, Sturgis. I don't know what the Torque Trail is. We put that on there. We're going to have to Google it again. But something really cool.
I don't know what that is either. And we have the open house.
We have an open house. I mean,
so and I think this year's open house will probably we're being asked to be part of the Love Ride again, which is November.
I forgot about 8th
on a Sunday. And last year we had them back to back, and that was tough. So we'll probably do it maybe a couple weeks or a week earlier. So what does Stacy say? Y'all know I love those Arkansas.
Well, are you going to be there with us, Stacy?
Yeah, why don't we ride with you?
Yeah.
We'll
ride to food with Stacy.
Put up the next one too. Okay, Pig Trail is a great ride. We did Spring Fling at Eureka Springs. Not impressed with the Spring Fling rally, but the riding was great. We enjoyed Scenic Highway 7 the most. Good news. Thank you for sharing that. We'll need some help when we start planning that thing, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, look, we've got a ton of miles to put down this year. We've got so many great places to see, and one of the places that I'm excited about is the Oregon coast, because we've taken that 1 year to Sturgis with all the boys, but we weren't filming at that time.
No, we were just riding.
So, I can't wait to get up into Oregon and that coastal run. That was just great. And I don't know if we do the same thing where we cut across the Columbia Gorge, because that was insane, and just make a big loop of it all. But man, I can't wait.
Well, also, we'd like to give a special shout out, a thank you, DJI, to DJI, because we have camera equipment here that we've had for a while, old used stuff. Everything's working good, but they hooked us up with Action 6s and pocket cams and 360s, and we are like a full blown ready to go. We all got our stuff. I mean,
we even flew the drone.
The only difference now is we have to pack the camera equipment because Josh isn't going to do it.
Yeah, what the hell?
Less room for underwear.
I don't wear underwear.
There you go. You're good then.
You don't need it. Paul, what is, if people want to rent a motorcycle, where should they go?
If people want to rent a motorcycle, they need to go to 2LaneLife.com, because on 2LaneLife.com we have the Eagle Rider 10% off.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Rent a motorcycle, get a discount. All thanks to 2LaneLife.
There you go.
Loving it. Yeah, we're going to be on Eagle Riders maybe for Route 66 potentially. We'll see what happens.
Well, luckily they have a whole fleet of brand new bikes.
Yeah. Aloha. What else should they know about, how your filming prowess is?
How my filming prowess is.
Yeah.
We turn that sucker on. We make sure the batteries are charged. We hang off the bike. We go 100, hold cameras out, and do everything we got to do. And it's kind of fun. I like it.
I dig it.
We have a new splash of energy, because now, and I'll speak for myself, if I see something I dig, I can turn the camera on and catch it instead of saying in the comms, "Hey, did you get that?"
Yeah.
You don't have to say, "Hey, did you get that?" You can just get it. Go back and watch yesterday's video. We had some fun doing that. And then we did that loop. I mean, fun thing. We got up and we did 300-mile loop, and we put a little challenge to it, and we're going to share that with you guys.
Put up that fuel up a little bit higher, right there. Yeah. It's a slept-on state. I go multiple times a year from Central Texas camping. It's great. People are friendly. Roads are beautiful. There's a cool hotel in Eureka Springs. Y'all should check it out.
Isn't that near Adam Sandoval's place? Eureka Springs?
Eureka Springs, I think he does or did have, right?
How's the Skeeters in Arkansas? They flying around like big helicopters?
Yeah. There's a question about how I'm feeling. I feel great. I have no symptoms, which is also very good for me and my prognosis. I only found this through blood work, so I didn't have anything that was out of whack. And so we're working on trying to figure out how we're going to solve the issue. So if you've seen any of my Instagram stuff on my personal page, I've been on a 90, I think it's almost 100 days now, cleanse, where I was eating no meat, no dairy, very limited alcohol, just to try to get that stuff out of my body, get the bad stuff and get the body working again. But I'll reveal a little bit more of that at a later time. So feeling good. Look, I think nothing's going to stop us this year, including this little bout that I've got to deal with. We'll figure it out.
That's right. That's right. How do we sound? Everything good over there? You can hear us, no clipping, nothing bad, everything cool?
Don't underestimate the PSA blood test. That's correct. For all of you gentlemen out there that are 40 and above, Make sure you at least get to the doctor once a year and do your annual physical, and then check out the PSA. Very important.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. So, Stacy, where's your next ride? If you're going to chime in there, where are you headed? You've been doing some cool stuff lately. You're always good for the food as well. Where's your next gig at?
Isn't she on the Gayley Dig Life?
Huh?
The Daily Gig Life, where
What's
she's
the
just
daily dig?
She's doing a daily. Boys are coming through loud and clear. Excellent. Thanks, Nick.
Oh, that's New Mexico. I had some Hatch green chili, man. That's
So
I'd love to join you. Maybe we could join her at Carlsbad Caverns.
yeah, one of the things on there is Canyon de Chelly, and that's in Arizona, right near the border in New Mexico. We've been by it 9 million times. We kind of rode around it, didn't get to go in it. And that's kind of what we did with Monument Valley for several years. So I'm hoping everything works out and we can actually go in there and walk around and see what's there.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
I think Matt's been there, right?
Matt, maybe. I'm not sure.
Or is he's I think he's been there.
I mean,
but we'll have to oh, there's Levi. I want to come ride a big Route 66 with you. Maybe I can catch you in Arizona. Well, you're in Utah. Arizona's not too far away. Mention your the rally that you guys are doing, so that everyone, and we'll read that, Levi. Mention the rally that's happening in Utah. We ought to see if that's one of the things we should see if we can get up there and do that. Currently bringing your Yellowstone run. See you down the road. Oh, binging your Yellowstone run. Nice.
Oh, yeah, that was a great run.
That was a great run. And that, when you say Yellowstone, really makes me miss my cabin.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go sit in my office and hang out at the lake.
Right. Yeah. And you know what you can do? You can go to the same places you've been before because you always see something new. Sun may be setting different with clouds or bright light, whatever's going on, but you always find something new in a place that you've been several times, and you kind of get to know it, and that's kind of fun too. We might have a few of those,
Yeah, and you always say that. So what do you say when you say that?
I always say that it's like a movie, your favorite movie. You watch it over and over, and you keep finding new things in the movie that you missed in the first time you saw it or the second time. So
Yeah, I mean, There you go. The 2-Bit Moto Show in Ogden, Utah, May 16th. If we should be back from Route 66, so maybe it's a turn and burn trip.
Maybe. We know where Ogden, Utah is.
I sure do. And if you haven't, Levi's, the way we got introduced to him, which was kind of fun, he used to take those Polaroid pictures and then he would put on a sticky note, just thought you might like this, and put his Instagram on and
stick it on your bike.
And I think we were in Bike Week in Arizona, or no, we were at Durango.
We were in Durango. We were at the parking lot of the casino that we stayed at.
So that was pretty cool and a cool thing to do. So, and he's doing some stuff on his own too. So well done, mate.
I like that.
We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all of our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. T.S. Eliot quote. Very nice.
I like it. So
I'm a little what? I'm a little quieter than Lance. Oh, that's because I'm leaning back probably. Thanks for I thought you were going to give me some like jab, Mike. You can do it. It's fine.
Give you jab?
Yeah, he can jab me. That's fine. I know him. Personal best ride is north from Kanab, Utah, via Highway 89 to Antelope Island, Great Salt Lake, 350 miles. Yeah, that's a really great ride. And we have sent many people up the 89.
Oh,
from Springdale all the way up through. It's just a great ride. And quite frankly, in Utah, even the I-15, is not a bad ride. You've got scenery all along it. You've got mountain range. If you're in southern Utah, you've got the Red Cliffs, and then you work your way up into the greens, and then you see the Rocky Mountains. You got farmland. It's not necessarily a bad freeway to be on, I don't think.
Somebody asked us if we had plans, I can see, to do the wall in DC. We've been asked a few times, and we've kind of started planning it a few times, and things always change and we never get to go there. We kind of wanted to force our way to go with Robert Patrick. He goes every year.
Yeah. I mean, we really should probably plan that out. I would love, when we were in Pennsylvania, was it 2 years ago?
Mhm.
I would have loved to taken you guys over and explored DC a little bit. They call it the mall, but where the Lincoln Memorial,
Yeah.
you've got the wall, there's just so much to see there. And I think we could have a really good time hanging out there. So we've got it. Maybe that's a 27 thing.
Yeah, those kind of things when you're at a battlefield like Gettysburg or places like that. I mean, I'd definitely get a spiritual feeling. It's pretty gnarly.
Smokies, yeah, we should probably do a little bit more of that too. I mean, we've covered a lot of miles in this country, and I was trying to count states the other day, and I think we've been through almost, because we've ridden in Hawaii, but we haven't ridden Alaska. We have not done South Carolina. There's probably 10 states that we've not ridden in. So
Did we crack the border of South Carolina, or was that
North Carolina? But there's some riding in North Carolina that, I think with the devastating issues that happened to them a few years back, some of that stuff is now being cleaned up and some good riding there. But yeah, so I see the Cherahalla Skyway.
Love it.
That was by far that day, because we had that and then we did the Dragon that same day.
Right.
I think the Skyway was, maybe we'll get killed for saying this, but I thought it was way better than the Dragon.
Yeah.
And I've heard that there's some really good riding too on the other side of the Dragon as well. But just because the Cherahalla was long, it was just beautiful. But we've got some stuff out here that compares, if not beats, the Dragon as it relates to the number of turns and the tightness of all of that.
Well, the Kings Canyon, Sequoia National Park,
yeah,
going through there, once you're kind of out of the park and you're heading to the next, keep going north, that road is the Snake, the Dragon. But it's instead of 2 miles or 12 miles, that thing is like 75 miles of beautiful asphalt roads.
Yeah.
Great corners, great hairpin turns, pine trees, everything you can possibly imagine. So Sequoia, Kings Canyon, one of the best for sure.
Yeah. Blue Ridge Mountains. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I was reading in another comment. Sorry, Stacy. But yeah, we kind of caught the fall colors when we were out in Maine and in that area, but like upstate New York, even in Utah, when the fall colors come in, it's just insane. So, but we have some places to check out. What was I reading there, Paul? Someone was asking about cameras and talking in public.
Talking in public.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, how do you get over talking on camera in public? Awesome channel. Come back to Canada.
You just do it and you have fun doing it, and you're stoked about what you're talking about. So you just go for it. I actually like walking up to people, and we've done it before. If they own a restaurant, you say, "Hey, would you talk on camera?" And I don't like to talk on camera. And you kind of get them to talk on camera, and you're like blown away with how good they are on camera, and they want to share their story. And they always say, "Thanks for having me do that." So,
well, we kind of make a little bit of a joke about it sometimes, because it's inevitable. Whenever we turn a camera on, either people start walking in front of us or cars
Trash
start
trucks.
happening,
Leaf
trucks,
blowers,
just everything. So
chainsaws.
you kind of just got to laugh with it and joke with it. And thank goodness 99% of the people that are out there when we're filming are mostly respectful of what we're doing. And thankfully, most people that we ask to speak on camera will actually do it, and they do a good job. And I think that helps the channel. It creates that real sense of authenticity, because you've got a person, not necessarily us telling the story. And when you have someone telling it from their position and they arguably know more about it than we do anyway, I think it comes across well. But I don't think either one of us are bashful when it comes to talking to
No.
people.
We'll talk to anybody.
Yeah, we just walk up and say, hey.
But what is trippy is like the cameras that we use, and if you have a GoPro or a DJI or little pocket camera, you get away with anything you want. You can talk to people. They're not paying. As soon as you pull out the big camera,
Yeah,
they're like wondering, what are you guys doing?
Right.
What is this production you got going on here?
So I've seen a couple of people chime in from Wickenburg.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. I like Wickenburg.
Yeah, that's a fun town.
Go to Mexico. They want us to go to Mexico.
I've said that. I don't know if now's the best time to go.
Probably not now.
With what's going on, but I think anytime we could get to like San Felipe and go down the Sea of Cortez and stay in San Felipe, the town there, I think you would dig it.
I mean, I probably would. I mean, one thing that we forget, and we do it, and we know about this, and a lot of people don't. They always want to go overseas or to another place. There's so much stuff in our country that most of us haven't seen. And you can go places where you actually feel like you're in a foreign country.
So, Paul, is this brought to you by Law Tigers, or who's helping us out there?
Yeah, Law Tigers. What are you laughing at? Yeah, Law Tigers. This episode is brought to you by Law Tigers.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks, Law Tigers.
I love it. Paul, what do you think about sitting over there doing all this stuff?
I like it. It's cool. It's a new experience. I'm having fun.
Paul's a tattoo artist as well.
I'm the guy who now has to be comfortable talking in front of a camera. So we'll see how it goes.
You've always been pretty good at it.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide.
Well, we appreciate you jumping in and taking this on for a minute.
It might be more than a minute.
Yeah.
It might be every Thursday.
It might be Thursdays from here on
Unless
out.
he has a tattoo.
Yeah, don't schedule a
No
tattoo
tattoos
for
on
Thursday
Thursdays.
afternoon.
Done doing that on Thursdays. I need a day off too.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So yeah, if you ever ordered anything from us and it came to you UPS, mail, whatever it was, chances are Paul might have put it in the bag or box or whatever it was.
What's that last comment there? Yes, Paul has done a remarkable job getting the warehouse organized.
Checking in from Indiana, going to ride down the 101 from Washington through Oregon into Cal. That's awesome.
And that's the right way to do it, from north to south, because then you're on the coastal side. The one has been opened up as we understand it, so you should have a great run through there. And it's way better to be looking this way than over this way. So
stop at the Hog's Breath Inn.
Yeah, you
have
should
a nice
stop
dinner.
There. Stop at the Brown Butter Cookie Company.
Oh yeah,
that's a mainstay in Cayucos,
which is Central California, which is a beautiful place to see too.
But
right
it's on your way down.
So the Hog's Breath was Clint Eastwood's restaurant. He sold it, but a lot of memorabilia, a lot of cool stuff, and they have nice food there.
They do.
They do.
Come ride go get that last one there. Come ride the Cabot Trail in Cape Breton, Canada. You won't regret it. Check it out. Awesome channel, guys. Thank you.
Is that East Coast or West Coast or Central?
Yeah, where is that? I have to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed Canada.
Yeah,
I thought, the people, like, I wish they would learn, our people in the US would learn how to drive the way the Canadians did. Now, I'm not saying that was throughout the entire country. I don't know. But in the particular place we were going through, everyone was moving right. And it was just a natural, and traffic just flowed so well. Like today, there were 10 people and California has now passed the law that the CHP can write a ticket for the left lane.
Really?
They're going to enforce it.
Interesting.
So
well, the only
hopefully
bummer
they do.
About the time we were in Canada, and it was beautiful, was the fact that it was full heavy brush fire season.
Yeah.
Or it was happening.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a bummer, but it wasn't too bad.
It was kind of hazed out and a lot. It rained a little bit.
So it is the East Coast. So we'd have to, what we could probably do, do Laconia Bike Week and then run up and do the East Coast of Canada. How about that idea?
How about let's just ride all over the country and not stop?
On Vespas?
No, we got to keep fueling as we ride. Truck pulls up, gives us the gas nozzle.
I got a few things to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. What was that, Margarita? Huh? There, Maritime Coast. Gotcha. I thought he was talking about let's go have margaritas. Huh? There, went to Eureka Springs. Awesome place to visit. And Stacy said it's off the 60 or something, close to Adams. Gotcha. I thought I read that.
Stacy's been to Adams. We have.
Yeah. So I read a comment earlier, and I didn't realize. So is Thrashing? Are they doing a drop today?
They did a drop. Their second day of Daytona.
They dropped it today.
Today
instead of Thursday.
Well, they're Tuesday. Probably going to do one for the next 2 days.
Oh,
just to get because Daytona's happening.
So make sure you check out their Daytona drops. Probably tomorrow and the next day, you think?
I'm guessing. You never know.
You never know. Okay.
Depends.
Yeah. So check them out. I think they had a pretty good time from what I kind of saw.
They were there Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Monday. Excuse me, Monday.
And any of you out there, you headed to Arizona Bike Week. Someone was asking us the other day if they took us to lunch and then asked us if we were going to go. And you kind of inferred that we were going.
If we can, we will. Right?
I don't know, man.
We can do a lot of miles. I'll tell you this. You can be an older person, and I guarantee you, all you young guys out there, if you can do as many miles as we do in a day, you're doing good, but you're not going to do more than us. No way.
I don't know. There's some pretty legit riders out there.
There's the challenge. Oops, I just threw out a challenge.
Put up Rich Ortega's. Just want to say that because of you, the next time I take a ride to Jim Thorpe, I will make a stop at Roman's Pub.
There you go.
Burgers and beers and some bowling. That was really interesting.
Yeah.
I thank John from Cycle Fanatics for taking us over there, but that place had a lot of history. If you don't know what Rich is mentioning, go back and look at our East Coast riding, the Pennsylvania run when we were back there. That was such a cool little ride that we did through there, and that whole trip, and even the riding up along the Potomac and the Delaware and all. Just what an amazing time!
Always
the history, We're hitting up some of Route 66 on our way to Monument Valley at the end of the month. Recommended spots for sunrise and sunset.
Oh, yeah. Right in Monument Valley at the Mittens. You can stay at the Goulding's Lodge, and they have little cabins where you can see that. Or you can stay at the View Hotel and see that as well. But you got to get up early in the morning and go stand there and watch it come up, and it's amazing. I mean, we were fortunate enough to do it with the Mose family, and they had the flutes out and the drum. And when the sun came up, again, that was so spiritual. And then we went in the depths of Monument Valley. If you can do the loop, do the loop. I don't know what's going to be going on when you get there, but it's good to go in there and see what's going on deep in the valley. Yeah.
I mean, if there's a couple tour companies that you can get a hold of, and they'll take you in the backside and, Glenford Point and all that good stuff where we rode the horse off the cliff there.
I don't know where Glenford Point is. I know where John Ford
or John Point. John.
So you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this out here, but we learned this when we were in Monument Valley. Monument Valley was not called Monument Valley. It was Valley of the Wind or something.
The Rocks.
The Valley of the Rocks. And John Wayne and John Ford were there filming so many movies. They said this is so monumental, and these monuments that they have there, this should be called Monument Valley. And it stuck, and everyone accepted it. So Monument Valley.
Monument Valley.
Monument Valley.
But yeah, if you can stay at Goulding's Lodge, we had those. They're kind of tucked down below, and man, what? And we were blessed because at that time, it was close sun up and sun down, so we saw the moon at the same time going down, setting, and the sun rising, and it was just spectacular. We're just blessed to be able to do that.
It's just a magical place. I mean, the Goulding's Lodge is nestled up against a mountain a few miles back from like Forrest Gump Point, but it's just a sheer cliff that goes up the side, and the hotel and lodge is there. And then right below it are these individual cabins, and we each had our own cabin. And it was amazing. I mean, you guys could all been there with us because each one of us had a cabin that had like 2 bedrooms.
So now we can stay in Mesa if we decide to go to Arizona Bike Week. Frank's saying we can stay at his place. Let's go to the next one. Thank you, Frank, for the offer. Planning on my second iron butt, my way to Sturgis. 70 years young. Way to go, Tom. I love that.
Yes.
Next one. How long have you fellas been riding?
Well, on a Harley, I got my first Harley Davidson in 2008. So from then till now.
I have been riding since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. Little 2.5 horse Briggs and Stratton mini bike, moved up to a 5 horse a couple of years later. Got my first Suzuki 75. I think I was 8, maybe 7. And, the rest has been history. So I've been riding almost my entire life. We've been riding together 12 or 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
And I think between the two of us, we probably logged over 1 million miles, I would say.
Probably. I mean, when I was younger, married with kids, I was at a motocross track every day, or probably twice a week. And then on the weekends with my son, traveled the world when he did his X Games. And when he retired from motocross and all that stuff, I actually told him he should get a Harley. So he got a Harley, and I definitely was riding every weekend, and he was kind of getting into it. And then he started thrashing, and now you know where he's at. And it's weird because all of our lives, wives, daughters, kid, everyone, we're all in the Harley world now. And it's kind of a fun thing.
A chopper train. We actually have a 75 Ironhead sitting in the shop that we need to, Paul, you got to remind us, we need to order some tires for that. We've got the battery. We've got spark plugs, and we need to get Dom over here and get her all fixed up. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll see.
We might.
The day I brought that bike here, Dom was here. He got
That's right. We started it that day.
We were already having fun on that thing the first day.
That's right.
We might venture out and do some chopper things at some point this year, maybe.
Viklas.
We're going to ride Viklas one day just to do it and say we do it and feel how it is to actually ride one of those things. What are our plans for Sturgis? We are going 100%, and we're going to hang out and walk the streets of Deadwood and go to Sturgis and do everything we do every year, because that's kind of one of our favorite trips, even though we do many trips. That's like our kind of film, relax, have fun, hang out with our buddies, and that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, we usually start planning that trip like in May, June. And then, but this year is a little different. Sturgis starts a little bit later. My daughter's getting married in August, so I've got to make sure I'm back in time. But hey, we should have the Boar's Nest Burger Bash as well. So someone said Jocko's. Yes, man.
We've been several times. We love Jocko's.
Oh, that's Kathy. Hey, Kathy. I've heard we haven't been for a little while. I heard it kind of went down a little bit, but maybe it's back. This is, if you're ever out in that area, Santa Maria, Napomo, this is a cinder block brick building, or cinder block building, and you go in and it's like cafeteria type tables, but they have some of the best food. You get a little deli tray, you get a salad, you get your steak, you get baked potato, greens, all your stuff, and then they give you a little scoop of ice cream at the end.
Right.
Right.
Hey, and then not too far from there in Solvang area is the Hitching Post.
Yeah, Hitching Post is actually
Another
really
great
pretty
little
damn good
steakhouse.
too.
Someone asked if I ever rode before I had a Harley. Well, I actually had a Yamaha 125. I hardly rode it. I rode it at Indian Dunes a few times, but I didn't really get into the riding aspect. I went a couple times. Then I got into whitewater rafting and I raced whitewater slalom. So I was at the Kern River every weekend of my life. And then I lived there for probably 4 months out of the year for the few years when I was a river guide.
Yeah, Levi, we've actually been through Beartooth Pass. The year that we did the Oregon Coast Run, we did that. But we didn't film it.
No,
So
no one was filming.
No, not at that time. I mean, that was over 6 years ago. I mean, this is year 6 for us. So we do have Montana on the board. We were going to do some work and do some stuff with one of the tourism boards there, which is why we put it on the board. We're not probably going to do that now at this point. The person there moved on to another agency. But we could still do Montana.
We still can.
We could still like Red Lodge and go up and hang out in that area.
I mean, we're fortunate for the last 8 to 10 years. We go to Sturgis with
Trikes to
2LaneLife, thrashing and fueling. And we always have 10 or 12, 14 of us. And we've camped together. We dined together. We've got drunk together. I mean, and everyone gets along. And it's kind of really fantastic. We've been very lucky.
So he said, ride the trikes, make the trike crowd happy. To Sturgis. You were on a trike for a little while.
When I broke my leg, I rode a trike because I couldn't stop.
And I rode that thing. You got to get used to those things.
Once you get used to cornering on that sucker,
corners,
they do rip.
But they rip.
You're right. Bike fest.
Yeah, we'd love that.
So much to do.
Perry, all right, from Perry, Louisiana. It looks like I can't see that far, but yep, East Coasting. Just got here. Know you've talked about Lake of the Oak. Oh, you would love this. Yes, I think we're gonna have to check that out at some point. That and Laconia. Those are the two I think that we haven't really done.
Right.
And we're not huge rally people. Is 2LaneLife going to be in Arizona bike? We have a patch free. My dad and I are like Lance Senior and Junior, except we are law enforcement and work together. Wow.
Awesome. That's
cool.
Any family members that get to work together and hang out together and have fun together, that's the most important thing in life right there.
Oh, Iowa Gaylin. I'm sorry I couldn't see it. It looked like in LA. The
Munn Cycle Park
over there.
In Corey. Oh,
Corrigan,
yeah. I mean, I've heard of it. There was Indian Dunes. There was that place in Simi Valley, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yes. What do we get there, Paul?
$50.
Wow.
For what is the $50?
My wife and myself had a great time on the Street Glide Ultra 2025 model from Eagle Rider. On your advice, we went to Lee Vining. All right.
Nice.
Mono Lake and many more places. We'll be back again. And we will visit your store. Many thanks, Sam. And we remember you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we never really ever ask people for any donations or anything like that. But we really, thank you.
Yeah,
what can we say?
That will go to a good cause. I'm going to start drinking again.
That's awesome.
And we are sponsored by 805, so you know.
And those for 90 days have been kind of silent of cracking the.
Yeah, it's been a little quiet around here, but hey, we'll see what happens.
When we first started the channel, we were going on trips and we were doing what we were doing. It would be eating whatever we wanted, desserts, cake, food, 2 gins. Ooh. Everyone was drinking and having a good time. But since then, we've kind of clean eating, no fast food, no sugar, protein only, water,
Unless we have to stop at
and
Taco
just
Bell.
like walking and working out and lifting weights and staying in shape and all that good stuff. That kind of feels good.
Well, look at that question.
What's that question? Where?
Lads, if you only had one ride left in you, where would it be and why?
Well, if I had one ride left in me, and where would it be and why? Honestly, I would be in
I know where
Arizona.
you would
I'd be at the Grand Canyon and Monument Valley. And then I'd say, wait, if the ride never ends, maybe it won't be the last. So I'll fill it up and keep going.
No, you only have one ride.
That'll be the one ride.
You would just take it forever?
Yeah, the continuous loop.
I don't know. For me, I really like the single track in the Black Hills. I think that, and if they made that longer, and man, I'd probably actually ride up through Utah and up into Yellowstone and to my cabin.
Well,
that would probably be my last ride.
That's a beautiful road. And we did something very similar a couple days ago, or last Sunday, and you get to see it next week in our video.
Yeah. Yes. There was another one up there that talked about love your Sturgis trip this year. Watch the series. Yeah, the last couple of years it's been a little difficult because we've done the homecoming run and then went to Sturgis. So it was really nice to get back with the dudes again and have a great time. And life has changed a little bit, and so both Fueling and Thrashing had chase vehicles, so we were able to keep a grill and to camp out and cook over that grill and have just the guys' time and be out in the wilderness. That was kind of unique. The river rafting was fun. Carbureted bikes.
We did stuff that we haven't done in a while, so it was kind of like a different time, but a good time.
Yeah, and someone had mentioned up earlier about they like the simple times when we do camping and do some of this stuff. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do a camping video this year.
Maybe you'll see some simple times, even if it's in a hotel.
Y'all have been trading tequila for turquoise.
Yes, we have.
Tavis
Begay at Tavis Begay 1987 or 87.
I had my first day. I think it's.
Let's see.
Look it up
because he makes some of the coolest jewelry.
I had my first 805 beer last year when I rode from Florida to California and back to Maryland and back to Florida. Thank you for showing me a great beer. Well, maybe get back here and we'll crack another one with you. How about that one? If you had one Harley to choose, what would it be for your forever bike?
Well, real quick, back to this real quick. Tavis Begay, 1987. Check out his Instagram, because he makes all the jewelry that we have, and he's a good guy, and he rides motorcycles, and he's from New Mexico. Anyway, so what was that question?
So he's saying if you had one Harley to choose, what would it be for your forever bike?
Oh, it'd probably have to be I don't even know if it's made yet, but a CVO Road Glide Limited.
Oh. I don't think they've made that yet.
They know, but I'm saying that because maybe they will.
I don't know. Man, I don't know. These new bikes are they're great. They're great to ride, and but if you really think about kind of that thunder and I had a lot of fun on the carbureted bikes.
But like,
and I almost think I would do like that our Dyna that we had. I loved that bike. It's fun to ride.
But if you think forever bike,
yeah,
the older you get, you're going to want to be ripping around of that featherweight, lightweight bagger.
Yeah.
The smallest bike you've ever gone on a road trip?
The smallest bike I've gone is a 175 Yamaha.
Where'd you go? A big trip?
It was in Utah. It was an enduro, so I could do the street. But a big trip, like a really big trip, was probably the Road King, the 01 Road King this year. I don't know. You're all touring, right?
On the 05 street.
But that's still
it's touring.
You're still well, so's the Road King, but yeah, we have talked, which is kind of funny. We have talked about maybe a scooter tour or a Vespa tour, but I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out.
What was that last comment
Yeah,
about?
put up. Be honored to crack a beer and drink one with y'all. Thank you for all your video because it showed me a lot of places to go when I up to. Oh, cool, excellent,
you.
man.
Maybe it'll happen.
He's had it before.
Yeah.
We'll just have to do it again. Have we guys been down to Big Bend?
Been in Hill Country.
Hill Country is probably the
closest.
Furthest, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
so we've been in Hill Country.
We've been in the Hill Country. We've been in Dallas. We've been around. I don't know if Bend is been looking at Pan America.
They're fun bikes.
Yeah, that's a hell of a bike, actually.
So
if I had a second bike in the shop in the garage, that I'd have that, and I would have 2 sets of rims and tires, and I would do 50/50s, and I'd also do a street tire, and I would get rid of the hard bags and do the soft bags, because that bike on the highway is super comfortable as well,
and it's fast.
It's really fast, and it's amazing. What amazed me about that bike is how, I mean, I'm used to a dirt bike that's lighter. That thing's heavier, but it handled so well in the dirt. It was insane.
So we're going to have a really great year ahead of us. A lot of great places. Route 66 is going to be really special, and hope you guys support us in that and watch it, and tell your friends that they need to subscribe to the channel. Like I say, we're going to go from 82,000 to 100,000 this year. I know that's a big ask, but we can do it. And we're going to take the once we hit 100,000, we're going to have a big raffle with all of our subscribers. And we're going to invite one of you out to hang out with us, and we're going to enjoy the day. So I hope we can hit that 200, or I quit.
200.
Yeah, now I'm 100K.
Oh,
or
Mike,
I'll have to quit.
Tell us where Big Bend is then, Mike. We don't know. We're not really probably literate in the Texas area.
It's down at the bottom, isn't it?
The bottom of what?
By the Rio Grande. That's what I thought. I could be completely wrong, but I'm thinking I saw that.
Would you ever do a trip on something like the Diana's?
Yes,
Youngins?
Absolutely. I'd do a trip on choppers, Diana's, whatever. We're going to do stuff because you only live once, right? So we're open to everything. So
we're bumping the hour. One of the things you'll see on the Instagram, you'll see some stories. We're trying to do a little bit more tips and tactics as well. So pay attention to that. This last video was kind of, we thought we'd have more rain than we got, and it didn't happen until the evening. But how we ride in the rain.
Good rain when it happened.
But how we ride in the rain. So we're trying to add that stuff in, and just remember, southeast from El Paso. Just remember that we are drag specialties dealers as well. So if you need your parts, and if there's something you're not seeing on the website, just give us a call or email us, and we'll get that stuff going.
What is that guy saying, Lance? Let's see that black half-face blade. Had it for several years now. Really nice quality knife. Just look up half-face blades on Instagram and you'll see it.
Go back up real quick and just do a couple more comments, and then we'll sign off. Everyone on the stream, please hit the like.
Please.
Thank you. We like that.
That would be great.
You create an app. We've been talking a little bit about that. We're doing some things this year, technology wise, that maybe that can come to fruition. We've always looked for apps, and they're really hard to find, or at least information on rides. And so we've talked a bit about that.
But when we do an app, it's going to be badass.
Yeah, it would be really badass.
So and with that being said, I mean, they should check out our website, because you're going to see some cool stuff on the website, and that's been a labor of love, of work, hard work to get that thing done. And It's pretty cool.
Were
And it's
you
only going
guys
to
at
get
Penn
better.
River in 20? We were there in 2020, but not at the mini bike races. Trikes and trike parts. We have those as well on the website. You can see there. Popped in to say hi. That's my daughter,
What?
Alyssa.
9852. Is that?
I didn't realize that.
Hey, Alyssa.
Hey, Lou. Love you. Thanks for joining. And I love the tips and tactics downhill cornering on 2-lane roads. I need help there. So downhill cornering on roads. One of the things that we always preach to people is cover that front brake with your 1 or 2 fingers or 3 fingers, but always covering the brake. And you're holding the throttle this way and let the throttle off, grab a little bit of that front brake. A lot of the motorcycle school courses teach you not to do that, but you need to set that front tire and get into the apex and then throttle out. Especially if you're on a touring bike, it's a lot heavier. And so you got to be a little more sensitive as you're coming into the corner. But try covering that front brake. And by the way, it's also a good tip to cover that brake, because going from the throttle grip to the brake, if you need to stop fast, it takes about 1 second to get to that brake. If you're doing 60 miles an hour, that's 40 feet. So if you're already on top of that brake, you're saving yourself 35 to 40 feet of stopping, which may help you may help you avoid an accident or something in the way. So always cover that front.
Well, I've actually had a few times where I'm on the rear brake, front brake, and going around tight corners, actually still with the gas on.
Yeah.
It just gets it pulls the front end down when you're on the front brake a little bit, which helps you corner. Instead of going out of the corner this way,
watch out for the snakes. Tar snakes are horrible.
I hate tar snakes. What happened to
that's Joy.
What happened to your?
That's Joy.
Oh,
yeah. My brother-in-law had a little bit of a mishap. They had just retarred some of the areas, and there was a heavy snake that he got into, and we think maybe grabbed a little bit of the front brake a little hard, and it sent him down. So hopefully you're healing, Kirk, and things are going okay. Love you, Joy. And so this guy thinks you're really cool, but no offense, but I like you too. Okay.
Thanks, man.
Hey man, I'm cool. Come on, ask my sister, ask my daughter. Anyway, but thank you guys. Help us get there. Thanks for all the support. We appreciate all the years of support, and I can't wait to see who the winner is this year when we hit the 100K.
It's going to be great because we're going to do something
fun.
Really cool, really, really, really cool. And you got to stay tuned, and you got to subscribe, all that kind of stuff. But we had a really good time today talking with you guys, and we're so glad that so many of you were here watching. Good times.
Paul, you done good, man.
Don't forget to check out our website. Again, Eagle Riders, 10% off if you go to 2lanelife.com. And also, if you get in an accident, Law Tigers, they're there for you.
And if you're local and need a tattoo, we know a guy.
If you're local and need a tattoo, I know a guy.
Stop in the shop and say hi. Thanks for all the support. Again, thank you for the $50 donation as well. We didn't need to do that, but we appreciate it.
That was awesome.
But by you guys doing this stuff, it helps us manage the store. It helps us put the content out. So really, when you buy something from us or support the store, you're really supporting the cause of letting us be able to get out and do more of this stuff and film. So thank you for helping us do that and helping us create content.
And, we like to help people. And then when people you can tell the people that like to help people as well. And it's like, it kind of feels weird when it comes back at you, but it's a good feeling.
Yep.
You don't expect anything, but when you get it, it's like, wow.
Put that nice comment. Yeah. I like that. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I like that. Keep the rubber side down and stay blessed.
Put that other comment back on about the 100,000. Cause I think
snake boot.
He said, I'm resubscribing to be the 100. You don't have, here's the trick in this contest. You don't have to be the 100,000th person to win. We're putting all our subscribers in a pool and picking one because
randomizer.
We don't want to leave out the ones that have been with us and loyal for the last one that signed. We want everyone to have it. Your chance is 1 in 100,000 to win.
Stay gold, pony boy. That's a great reference.
What?
Pony boy.
What is that?
Don't you remember the show?
No.
You never saw the show.
What's the show?
Pony boy.
Never. Was it a show in Utah? I don't know the show. I was watching Combat.
The Outsiders. The Outsiders.
No, I was watching Combat and Gigantor, and when I got older, I don't know if I was watching TV that much.
It's not TV.
What is it?
It's an iconic
Pony
movie.
Boy Curtis.
Never saw it. But hey, stay gold, Pony Boy.
So watch it tonight.
On what?
Outsiders. Go find it on Netflix or something.
It's The Outsiders?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to do that. Thanks, James.
All right, y'all. With that, have a great weekend as it's coming up, and we're going to have a great time too.
We love y'all. Thank you.
See you down the road.